My name is Abdurazak Wuni. I come from Ghana. I'm a second-year student, PhD student in Cardiff University. I'm studying healthcare.
My name is Anna Otiaganova. I'm from Prague, Czech Republic. I'm second year at Cardiff University, and I'm studying business management with human resource management pathway. I moved to Cardiff 2 years ago, basically for my first year, so it's been like a year and a half. I chose Cardiff as my main university because I've been here 4 years ago for a school trip, and I really liked the city and like people living there, and just felt really comfortable here. Being independent and thinking about myself is something I don't think I would be able to do at this age if I was back home. Being in Cardiff in general is a really nice experience because it's a really lovely city and there's so much to do here.
The Society of Radiographers in Ghana had a conference, and they wanted people to give the story of how they became radiographers, and I was chosen to deliver that speech. Interestingly, when I delivered the speech, the gentleman who did the x-ray for me when I was a kid was in the audience. I think that was the moment that I decided that for this, I would just want to do the very best for that area, and I felt that if I got into research, that's the surest way of improving radiography services in Ghana. Yeah, that moment was quite emotional for me. I never thought I would meet the man again. For now, I've stayed in touch with him since then, and yeah, that's been the motivation.
Well, looking at my own experience, I would say the interaction between different international students is easier because they all are somewhere else than their home country, so they kind of feel the connection between each other. I think that nothing against, but UK students just keep together, they mostly keep together. They don't really interact with someone else, outside of UK, which is kind of sad on one side. It's kind of hard to interact with someone else who you don't have the same connection with.
To be honest with you, I haven't made friends. Because until you get chatting with people, you sort of feel that they are not friendly. They are probably friendly, but you haven't made an attempt to talk to them. And they are not going to talk to you if you haven't made an attempt to talk to them. In Ghana, typically somebody walks in and is like, "Hello, good morning, how are you?" Then it's like, how are you, how's the family, and then you can take it from there. Then naturally you have a conversation. In Ghana, by 6, the sun is already up. So, by 6, you don't want to be sleeping. So, by 6, I'm probably already at the office. So, everybody else walks in and they just go to their computer and they wake away. So, really, there's no conversation with anybody. I haven't made any friends.
Well, I think with international students, when they come to UK, they go for let's say better education in some cases, maybe, and I think they feel more obliged to take care of their studies more than UK students, maybe, and let's say maybe for Asian students to use this opportunity to travel a lot because they get the student visa, which is easier to get than working one, and I think they want to use it as much as they can. I can't say it for if it's true for UK students, but I think because they're still staying in their home country, then they don't feel this, let's say, urge to do like the traveling, because they still like somewhere like, oh, I'm gonna be living here for next like 10 years, let's say, I still have time to do it. So I think international students are just like, they know they have limited time and they just want to use it as much as they can. Like, I know that some of my friends, they just use this opportunity to travel around Europe. So like one girl I know that she traveled to like Spain, France, Germany. She was just using as much as she could like during her stay here. Also like the opportunities that university offers. I applied for the study abroad here and I got accepted, which I was happy for. And when I was talking to head of this program, she said that like it kind of saddens her that UK students are not applying for this program, which is something that's offered to all students. There's so much that university offers, all the workshops, trainings, language skills even. I know that back home I wouldn't have as much opportunities as here, so I'm kind of glad that I have all this.
Ghana, throughout the year, the average temperature is 28 degrees Celsius. I get here and the temperature is 4 degrees. And I wake up and it's so cold and I don't feel like getting out. I step out and I feel like going back into the house. But then I realize that almost everybody else is walking around, everybody else is going about what they have to do, and I'm like, okay, if you decided to come here, you've got to do what they do. And then I realized that everybody was drinking a lot of tea, so I said, well, I might as well get to drinking tea. So I started drinking tea as well. It felt much better. And one other thing too that I realized is this. Once you're accepted into Cardiff, they begin to send you videos and then links about getting in, how international students survive here. So basically, your mind is prepared to survive as an international student. Now, the places that they talk to you about are places that international students go to. So you get in here, your first choice of accommodation is where you have been told that this is where international students prefer to go and live. So if you're going to make any friends, you would find out that you end up making friends with just international students.
I think like one of the things that kind of helps for like international students to adapt are the societies, especially the ones that are like orientated on one like country, let's say like Indonesia or like Japan. Unfortunately, I don't have one, even like Russian speaking one or Czech one. There are people who already like are from second or third year, so they can have tips like how to like live here, where to look for like living for next year, which is a good thing for international students to find like somewhere that can feel, let's say, like at home.
Everything that I need, I get. I mean, I need access to top quality journals, I get all of the journals. I need guidance from my supervisors, I get top-notch guidance. I have no regrets coming to Cardiff. I actually feel that every day I wake up and I just feel that, yeah, I made the right choice. And you can't find a reason to feel. No, you can't.